stop the rain pouring down inside.
Hello! Welcome back to my channel! Hi, my little beautiful rosebuds. It's so wonderful to see you again. Oh my gosh. It has been so long, or at least what feels like has been so long since we've last seen each other. I've been a little bit I don't know. I would say distant, not necessarily lazy, maybe not motivated to necessarily get into drag, or not feeling that inspiration. But we're back finally. Probably about like a good month hiatus. Again, just been focusing in on work and was busy with selling stuff at garage sales over the past month or so. So just kind of like preoccupied a little bit, but we're finally back. We're here for Halloween. We're here for Halloween. We're excited. I am being Ms.Bellum from the Powerpuff Girls, the secretary to the mayor. It's been years in the making. There's some spots on this. Hold on. When I was shaving. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Spots are shaved fully now. Woo! Gonna re-put on some more primer. I actually remembered, but we're being Ms.Bellum, and it's years in the making. I originally wanted to be Ms.Bellum last year, but I was still too new into drag, I feel like, last year. Didn't get the costume fully, or the wig, or learn how to really do wigs. And it was a lot to do, or try to squeeze in last year, I feel like. Because last year I was just a anime, like, maid girl, which was still fun. Still liked it. But this year fully came to fruition, I think it's, you can at least tell who it is when you see it. And I think that's just part of it, as long as people can tell who you are. But with this, I already tried this out 3 days ago, I believe. On Wednesday. Today's Saturday. Yeah. For a night out, my roommate's boyfriend was performing, and it was like a little Halloween party. His name's Spectrum. Just gonna name drop that right there. Go look him up on SoundCloud. Pretty awesome beats if you're into EDM. And so I already tried it out. With that, my best friend roommate helped me with a wig install, and that was the very first time, like, doing with a lace front wig, which my amazing best friend got for me for my birthday, which was just perfect for the Halloween costume. And so we did that, which went pretty well. Installing it was good. Definitely changing things up. On Wednesday, we put the wig on first, and then I went and did my makeup with the wig on. And with that, I just didn't like I did my makeup great. Okay, first off, just gonna say that did my makeup great, but then like I'm dabbing up here like this. I dabbed right onto the lace front with it, and then it just created this dark, harsh line across my forehead, and I couldn't blend it. But then I realized I could have probably have gone over and put some like foundation on it then to like switch up the colors a little bit, but you know, you live and you learn. So we're changing it up. Today we're trying where I do my makeup first. Wow, I kind of want this to stay in place right now. Where I do my makeup first, and then we put on the wig after all the makeup's on and set. Okay, we're gonna glue those down too because kind of annoying me. Boop, 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 boop. So you know we have new things to try out. I was really surprised on Wednesday. I I tried to give myself 3 hours to do my makeup, but then with doing the wig install, that started within the first hour, but then I was able to get my makeup actually done within like I want to say within like 2 hours, 90 minutes. I was ready to go on the original plan. So, you know, started the wig around 2. We left the house a little at we wanted to leave, excuse me. We wanted to leave at 5. And we left at 5:15 because not because of me. I was ready at 5. Someone had to use the restroom. So we had to delay our leave a little bit. So I'm excited to do it again. Excited for this time to actually get a video, which I think could be part of the issue sometimes why I take a little bit longer, because then I get sidetracked sometimes talking and not necessarily realizing it. Well, realizing it, but then, you know, but still having a conversation, you know, just getting lost in the thought. I need new makeup brushes, I think. I've had these for a while now. Some of those strands are starting to come out. That's why I say that. And I think what also kind of streamlined my process too was I kind of like switched up, I think, my makeup routine from the last time. I did a lot of my, you know, base contour first, like I am right now, and then that kind of led me to like, I just don't know. I don't know what I'm really kind of trying to say here, but I don't know. I feel like the way that I did it last time, the way that I'm doing it now, definitely made just everything go a little bit faster. And maybe I'm just to the point now to where I know how to do my face, to where I can be like, boop, 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 boop. Oh, here comes little Miss Bella. Also, do you guys like my like new little change up? Some of the vines have fallen down here, but like nice little setup in my new little big closet get ready area. It's a little messy, so I'm not gonna like fully give you a tour, but like, isn't it nice? Got my clothes rack hidden right here, got all my shoes right there, got a little shark kitty, dun dun dun, you know, all those things. And yeah, it was really nice to like finally like have this space and like to be able to like just, yeah, to have this space and to finally be able to use it, you know, because I feel like, you know, that's also why I guess I really haven't been like on is because like this space has kind of been chaotic, not really together, you know. So I was just kind of waiting for when I had the action, the drive to fully like finish finding homes for everything in here and getting it organized the way I want to. And like, you know, there's still some things that are like misplaced, especially like within this little desk area that I have. Um, Not everything has a home, so that's why it's still a little bit of a mess. But like, we're getting there. We're getting there, and that's what matters the most, you know? Is this one my foundation one? Yeah. Hmm. 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 No. No, 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 no. We're just gonna stay with using this one. And what else? Also with like finding homes for things was been able to move around my basement and like clean up some of the stuff down there. So like that's where some of the stuff that was clogging up in here went. Um I got to um so yeah, found some stuff, found room for stuff downstairs. Got to make rooms for stuff downstairs, which then will then turn into like crafting area and another chill space to like have to hang out with people if people come over to my house. And especially having a roommate now, it gives us like an extra space, because sometimes I like, even though that my room I've made to be like livable, I do like to, you know, um change areas every so often, you know, because then you're like doing everything in your room instead of where your room should just be like there for resting, you know. So like definitely looking forward to that. Been on a little pause, you know. I get spurts of like um of motivation, and it comes and it goes, you know. We're in going out phase right now after kind of being on a really long, not seclusion, but just, I don't know. I didn't have a drive to like go out and be out amongst the people. But now, within the past 2 weeks or so, I would say that drive has definitely come back. And I'm appreciative of that. We're gonna wipe away the harshness right there. Some wiping away today, and I don't think there's anything bad with that. Just don't want, because I feel like if there's already that harsh little dot like right here, it's just gonna pop through on everything else that I do. And I want to kind of keep it lighter down here today, more contoured back there, if that makes sense. Okay, okay. Oh, ooh, okay. Well, let's settle down real fast here. Eyebrows. I think I want to do just one more layer, and that's gonna stop us for a second, unless I do the lower part of my face. Yeah, I forgot to do my eyebrows while I was chilling for a second after eating food. So we're stuck doing a mid-process. That's okay. Ooh la la. I don't know. What else is new? So much. There's been like a lot. And I feel like also not a lot that's been going on. And I'm just trying to keep chit chat going. And my friend Monica's coming over. The one that gave me the wig. So she'll be over here soon. She's gonna get her stuff together and she's gonna come over here and she's gonna get ready with me, with us. Maybe if she wants to be on camera or if she wants to be in the room. She might be in the bathroom. This isn't really a two person getting ready space, sadly. Just two creatures, me and a cat, Bella, my baby. That's the amount of people it can hold in there. So Monica's coming over to get ready too. And I don't know where I was going with that for some reason. Oh wait, hold on. I don't want to get too close to my nose right now. I want to do everything in the lower half. I will wait for the eyebrows to dry, which I'll have to go off camera. I really like concealing my lips lately. I feel like the way I did it was so horrible though when I just did it on camera. Oh my gosh. Let's see. But my new job has been going actually, I would say decently well, you know. I've been getting more clients, so that's a blessing, you know. I need a towel. Oh. One of my aprons from when COVID was still happening and we went back to massage school. We had to wear aprons when we were giving massages or exchanging massages between each other. Which, like, I get, so that, you know, because it was, like, germs, so germs wouldn't transfer over from body to body and on clothes to clothes, so then you could take something off. But, like, kind of stupid. I gotta go wet my sponges, and I'll go wipe down my eyebrows. Okay. We made it back. Got my eyebrows put down officially. Oh my gosh. So no more worrying about that. Okay, that's still pretty okay. It's better than what it was, you know? And that's the biggest thing I wanted. Got my eyebrows down, got my sponges wet. Still a little wet. This eyebrow, oh, I kind of rushed it a little bit. I should have worked this one down a little bit more. But oh well, we're here. Ugh. Fucking hate. So now we're just waiting for the eyebrows to dry so I can go over them. And then we can contour the nose. And we can do the eyebrows. Hey, Misha. Misha's my roommate's cat. We've all met Bella. Let's see if we can meet Misha if she'll come over here. Come here, Misha. Oh. Nope. She's going in her mom's room. Good. She doesn't need to be in my room. My Bella doesn't necessarily like other cats, so it's definitely good that she goes in her own room. Even though that Bella's not by me to really bother her or be necessary, you know, would affect her. But so there's Misha and there's Xena. I don't know if in the last video if I introduced those two yet. Xena's the dog. She's a little cutie. She loves attention. She loves her attention, and there's nothing wrong with that. She just gets a little needy sometimes, you know? She can be a little needy. Ooh, wow. This base right now, though, woo, I'm doing a really good job, I think. So where was I at? I think I was saying new job's doing good. I'm getting more and more clients as the weeks go on. I still have some weeks that are a little bit slow, I would say, where I don't really have any. And then there are other weeks where I have a lot of fucking people. Well, not a lot of fucking people, but pardon my language. Oh my God. Who are we? But to where we have a decent amount of people, you know, and it's enough to make by right now, and that's all that matters. You know, I've learned to kind of chill a little bit, needing to realize that, like, I'm creating a lot of my own anxieties that I have, and I've been trying to release those more or be more conscious of them, and it's been a lot easier over the past like week or so, I would say, to be able to like do that, because finally was able whoa, sorry, just a lot of tickling feelings going on around my face right now. Ooh, I'm sorry. Who is she right now? And we're not even like done yet. So where was I going? Fudge butters. I feel like I have to go back and see what I was actually talking about now. I went back and saw what we were talking about, or at least what we were talking about, what I was talking about. And it's enough to make by. My anxieties are more controllable now, or at least I'm more conscious of what I'm feeling is anxiety, if that makes sense. I feel like before, well, just, I don't know. Yeah, I would say like I would always kind of say like, oh, this is just my normal, not necessarily addressing it as anxiety. And what helped the most was actually my coworker and I did some exchanges of like massages. And in one of those exchanges, I did Reiki on her, and then she did access bars on me, where it's holding different points on someone's head, and that then using dialogue and energy work to release blockages that were built up. And basically it's like resetting your whole system. I feel like basically like I felt completely reset. The energy cysts, blockages that I have in my body that I know are like my constant areas of fatigue evaporated within that session. Like towards the end, like everything was gone. The way that the um technique is performed, like throughout the whole session, like it addresses like all the areas that like just need to be addressed. What else can I say? I definitely, and then since that, after that session, having those blockages released and gone allowed me to then be able to reestablish like a sense of what a normal body within myself feels like, to where then when I was getting those moments of anxiety and worry, I was able to feel those more. I was more attuned to my body. There we go. I was more attuned to my body to feel that what is happening is the energy just reforming from that anxiety in my body. So then those were easier to detect, to where then I was like able to just release it. And I've been doing so many big breaths lately, just because like those are so beneficial, like completely lately, like those have been the biggest help to like breath work is so important, and I've definitely been relying on it a lot more within my practice, and like reminding people to come back to their breath. Starting the session off, we do some breathing exercise, we do a little breath work now, and just relaxing into the table more, and then coming back to that breath throughout the session. Yeah, the breath is just crazy. And again, like just crazy how we can hold things in our body, and then like that becomes our normal, and so that's what we're used to. And like that's just not the case. Like you don't need to live like that or have your body be that fatigued like that. Um, so definitely just very thankful and grateful to my friend, and for us to be able to like do exchanges on each other at work and everything, and like hopefully we get onto like a good schedule to make that happen on a more regular basis type of deal. Because that would be fantastic. That's exactly what I need. And I know that, not saying that that's what she needs, but I know that it's beneficial for both of us. We're both doing the same type of work. We know what's wrong with each other's bodies. Oh, I don't know if I like that I did that. It makes it less harsher. Okay. So yeah, just been feeling really good. Again, just more at ease with everything, not trying to make big deals out of stuff, reminding myself to breathe and it's life, and am I dead? Am I surviving? Am I still alive? Just trying to find more moments of gratitude, and like and that, realizing those, trying to realize when I'm feeling like some type of way, to take a step back, recollect my. Oh, hi Xena, come here. This is Xena. I'll scooch down for Xena. Come here, right here. This is Xena. She's not usually in here. Bella hates dogs for sure, but isn't she she's just a little babe. She's just a little babe. Oh, are you gonna lay down? You can lay down if you want to. No, you can't go in there. Okay, you go lay down. You go lay down. That was Xena. Isn't it so nice to meet more people? You're gonna meet the whole fam. What was I about to say? A good question. I don't know. Oh, I kind of want to bring that up even more now. I think I need to reshape how I do my face a little bit here. Maybe I need to draw it up a little bit more. And yeah, I've been getting a lot more patients. What's surprising is I've been seeing a lot more lymphatic patients lately, which I'm not upset about because it's a lighter touch modality. To where if you're not, oh, let's move that back up. There we go. That's why it was different. To where if you're not familiar, um, lymphatic massage is addressing your lymph system, which is a system found just below your skin, which deals a lot with inflammation and like if we're feeling sick and everything. Like that just means that it's like I'm always I feel like really bad at explaining things. Um but it's just a really good massage to have done. I mean, it's completely different from a regular massage because with a regular massage, you're getting pushed on and pressed on and everything, and you're using pressure. With a lymphatic massage, there's very little pressure at all, and all you're literally doing is just trying to make contact with the skin and just pull the skin a little bit, not in that direction. You want to go towards the body, and then you come off, and you let go, and then you repeat. And you're basically doing that all over the body. And then you can use brushes and do dry brushing and sweeping the lymph towards the nodes to then be expelled from the body. And so I've been enjoying those. You know, I've definitely thought about lymph and like having that be like part of what I offer to people, but never have I like at my old job, I didn't get any of the lymph. I mean, if I did I don't even think I got any lymph people at my old job, but everyone else was more, I guess, more qualified than I was at that place to get more lymph people to where they were just going to them automatically, which I completely understand that, you know. Um, I don't know what I was gonna say now. Oh, look at that eyebrow. Not my best. Not the best eyebrows, but it's okay. It's manageable still. Don't turn your head. Oh my god. Oh, have I talked about how I hate sneezing? I think it's the worst body function alive out there. Like, I hate sneezing. It's just so horrible. Whew. Okay. We're on to eyebrows. We are on to eyebrows. Okay. But yeah, so just thankful again for having a job, being employed, for finally being able to like to feel good about my work, I guess. Like I felt good about my work before, but like it was really aggressive on my body at my other job when I was working at the chiropractic office. And like that's just something I had to learn, you know. I feel like that, you know, not saying that everyone should go on that journey, but like I learned a lot while I was there, you know, and I'm very grateful for my coworkers that I met there and for the time spent. But, you know, I definitely reached the point where I was like, okay, we need to go someplace else, be someplace else. Oh, I really like the idea of this eyebrow that we just drew, and it's a little bigger than usual and a little bit further out. Um, so yeah, just good. I need to get better about like, I feel like for a second there I got a lot, like not a lot, but again, it was a decent amount of people and like I was pretty good at with like being on Facebook and like just doing the post of like, hey, this is my availability, call in to book your massage, like blah blah blah. And I feel like that could correlate with like, having those people that did come in at those times. And now like I feel like over the past week I'm not necessarily, I know that I haven't done that, so like just need to like get better about making sure I make those posts so that it's just getting out there, and some people might not think about it until they see it, that they want a massage or like need a massage. It's too late though. Fuck. Happy I caught that. Or else I would have been like, what? My eyebrows were about to be off already. This one already still looks like it's bigger. Um, what else can we talk about? And then new job, another new job. Well, not new to me. I've had it before. But I haven't necessarily talked about it being on here and everything because I wasn't participating. I didn't have the job necessarily when I started doing this. But the new job, well, the job that I have now is I'm back at the school that I went to, massage school, called Irene's Institute for Myomassology, or Irene's Institute. I always do it wrong. I always say Irene's Institute for Myomassology, but it's Irene's Myomassology Institute. This is my little name tag, John. So Tuesday was our first class this week. So I'm back to doing that, and I'm very happy to be back and back to teaching. I'm obviously like, I have my nerves, about it, but that's just something I have to like work through, and my confidence, I knew going back. Zena! What are you doing? Sorry. Zena, like, I don't know. I think Zena went and like tried to get a squirrel through the door. The screen door, because I have the screen door open and my window open right here to get a breeze through, because it's like chilly, but it's still nice outside, Enjoy this nice weather while we still have it. And guess what? I forgot what we were talking about again. Oh yeah, being back at Irene's. So it's definitely good. I'm happy that I decided to come back. I'm happy that they allowed me to come back. I just got to work on my self-confidence with teaching and like being in front of a class, like that's still something I not worry about, but like it definitely stresses me out, it just, self-confidence and a high self-esteem just aren't something that like I necessarily have on the every day, and something that like I can conjure up like that, like I feel like some people can, um So yeah, I'm definitely I again with having the massage and being a little more at ease and everything, like I definitely feel more equipped this time coming back. I feel more at ease within myself, to where then that allows me to like be more clear and present with for my students in time. Um Type of deal, you know? So yeah, just really looking forward to this whole next year. I only go on Tuesdays. Definitely gonna like at Irene's you have to do electives, and so one of the electives is craniosacral therapy, which is the modality that like I'm trying to kind of like specialize and focalize my work into, so I don't have to do my regular schmegula degular massages anymore, and I could potentially just do a majority of the craniosacral massages because that is a lot more ease on my body. Um, um, and so there's an elective that's taught there that's craniosacral, and it's like an intro to craniosacral therapy. And I've only helped out once before in the past, and then with my job at the chiropractic office, I was always kind of busy on weekends, or I didn't have enough weekends to where I would be like, oh, I want to go and like teach these students and offer my whole weekend that I can have free to go do the other things that I want to do, you know? Um, so definitely looking to do that and help out with those classes. I have to message the instructor that teaches them to let her know that like I'm back and I actually have time to be available for this class, you know, because it's just fun, you know. I do love teaching. I love learning from people, you know, even though I'm the teacher. I always, and I feel like everyone hears this, you know, that like from like at least I feel like you should always hear this or from a teacher, so it doesn't seem like they're God and they know everything, but like you learn from your students. Like there's something new that they could like bring up from the class to where you're like teaching it a certain way and you're like, oh, that was actually like a smart pointer, and then like maybe you use that next year. Or like again, like you're not equipped for every situation that someone brings to you, you know? So it is always like a learning experience. And what's nice about this learning experience this year is our class is like really small. We only had 5 people on the first day, which not it's not a bad thing, you know? Because like with Irene's, you can kind of like pick up classes here and there and like switch around a little bit. So we might get more students depending on how their schedules go throughout the year and like all of that jazz. Um, what happened? What happened to this eyebrow over here? Could someone tell me? Because like, oh my god, it is not good. um, so we only have 5 people on the first day, and all of them are really good. And surprisingly, I'm sorry I've been out of the screen this whole time. But surprisingly, it's the majority. We have, well, it's 4 guys and 2 females. And usually, like, especially in massage school, a majority of the classroom is females. Like in my class, when I went to school, how many other? Oh, I would say there's actually a decent amount. Um, I would say maybe like 5 out of 20. So like 1/4, 1/5 of the class was like men, you know? So yeah, just interesting to basically have all men for this session. Okay. So eyebrows are done basically. Just gonna clean them up a little bit. I think when Monica gets here, I'll probably end the chat, and then I'll just come back when everything's done, and maybe I'll make them take videos with me when we get to the party. But what else is there to talk about? Started using my library card, thankfully. We're back to being a library user. And so checked out a book on, it was called Transgender 101, and I thought that was like, it was insightful. I thought it was a good book to read and to like, especially like if you're questioning or like wondering about yourself and like where you fit within the gender spectrum and everything, and it's just insightful to learn, you know, like I you know, you think, well, I don't know, I guess I'm not the best well educated maybe, or I haven't taken the time to become the best well educated, so it definitely was like, you know, learned new things about, you know, transgender, all the realms that fall into being transgender over like, you know, and then like transsexuals just being like mixed into the term of transgender, and like you can be transgender but not a transsexual, but you can be, you know, yeah, that was it. That was the point. And so then like it was a good read. It was definitely like what I needed to kind of like get me set, or not like set, but like to open my mind a little bit, because lately I've kind of been questioning where I kind of fit within the gender spectrum, and like that was like homework from my therapist, was to go and read some experiences or read books to like that would give me like some insight, and I thought it was insightful. And like I feel like if you have a parent too that like you're trying to like convey this to, or they're confused by this new idea of their child becoming a different gender or not feeling the gender that they were given at birth from the sex that they were given at birth, and like just kind of helps put things in perspective. I definitely wanted to like, I'm going to tell my mom to like read it, and probably my dad to read it too, just so that they have a like more understanding. Because like I told my mom a little bit ago about me doing drag, and that kind of like, I think that kind of, I don't know, I wouldn't say like worried her, but definitely just, you know, diving more into myself and my gender and my identity and everything, it's definitely like raising a lot of questions for my mom. And I feel like, you know, having that there to kind of like help her to then not see, but to read, you know, because I'm not the best at having those conversations to be able to talk to her. So then having her read something instead, and then maybe us talking about it, about what she read and what she thought about it, and her asking those questions instead of me just randomly like kind of blurting out things to her, I guess, was the like thought process that like I guess I'm trying to get at here. Or I'm just blurbing to y'all right now. So yeah, that was a good book. My new book, my next books that I have right now, it's Easy Way Boot Camp, Quit Smoking, because I want to cut back, or completely, not, yeah, I think I should say I do kind of want to completely stop smoking weed, and, you know, relying on weed to be a substance that offers me like peace, but also like inhibits me from being able to get in contact with like myself and my higher self and um, all of that jazz. So got that book, got two other books about transgenderism. No, I feel like that wasn't the right word to say, transgenderism. But about transgender and like history of trans and like um all of that jazz, you know. So I'm excited to read those. I'm in like a different mindset right now, which I feel like I haven't had in a little bit, of like being motivated to do work. It's as horrible as that sounds, but like motivated to do um to study, because I feel like studying is always the last thing that like I kind of go to do and everything. That type of jazz. So it's just been good the past couple of weeks. You know, I can't really like I can complain about some things, but like other, where did I just put that? It's right there. Oh my god. We're at 3:14. Oh, we're doing good. Yeah, I basically gave myself 2 hours, 3 hours. Okay. Crazy. For some reason, I thought it was good. I don't know. Timing's not my thing lately. 2 weeks ago, I got my 2 weekends ago now, I got my tarot Reds card by my coworker that I met. Her name's Kayla. And she was just so sweet, so cute. She's amazing. I loved our session that she like had for us. We just kind of we didn't have a base question to like kind of go off of. She just kind of started, which I enjoyed, because like sometimes like I kind of had a question in mind of just like career wise and like that stress that I was kind of like feeling, but then like the journey that we went on was the exact journey that like I needed, because now that's like calmed my mind a little bit about everything else, I guess, you know, to where like now it doesn't, not saying that it doesn't matter, but like that wasn't the important, you know, obviously it wasn't the question that needed to be answered at that time. So she started with just pulling from a deck, and we ended up talking about a past life, and like the biggest takeaway that I got from that one was she literally was saying that spirit was saying that like okay, wait. So she picked up the first card that fell out was Love Life, and as soon as it fell out and she said that, I said, ugh. Like, and she was like, no, don't do that, and I'm like, and then I started to giggle, and then she picked out trees, which was so random. She's like, I don't know how this connects to anything right now, and so then we kind of like continued on, and then she got knighthood, which that one, like, there wasn't a lot. I think that one was kind of like about placement. Like, she felt like this person, the past life that we were kind of communing with was from like the 18th century. And then like in this time of like talking about love, and like I talked about my identity and my love life and everything, and she was saying about how spirit was telling her to like say like to tell me to stop being picky, because in a past life I used to love a tree. And I was like, oh my gosh, like that is so funny, so fitting. Like it makes sense, but like just just funny. Just funny. So like I've been keeping that with me, especially because like lately, not saying that like I'm looking for someone to like date right now. That's definitely like still far off the table. To like actually dating and going back out onto the dating scene, but like definitely opened my eyes to like, just being more open and like again like trying not to be. I don't feel like I'm the pickiest person, but like I can't be kind of like, yeah, let's use the nice word picky. Picky with some people about, and then like if I'm dating someone, like I'm not like I'm picky. I'm picky about who I date and like who I try to like get affection from. And so like that's definitely been eye opening. And which I guess maybe is it a correlation or cause and effect, but I re-downloaded Tinder and revamped my Bumble account, and not a lot has happened because of it, which I'm again not necessarily trying, but like I deleted my Tinder a little bit ago so that my roommate could use my Tinder so that she could potentially look and like meet other people, and um so I completely deleted my Tinder because I literally no one was messaging me on Tinder. So I was like, what's the freaking point? So I was like, yeah, we can just, you can just use my Tinder. Um, you can just use my Tinder while I'm not using it. But then I re-downloaded it and then like been matching with some people, haven't been matching with some people, and then I'll go and message, and then they just don't message, or they don't message me first. And it's just like, okay, well then why are we even here? What's going on? What's happening? Like I'm just stupid. Like just delete your account if you're not on Tinder anymore, please. Like it's just kind of rude if you keep it and you're not even active. And then like some people on there are like, oh, I don't check this that much, let's add each other on Snapchat. And it's like, no, like what's the point of, like I want to talk to you here first before adding you on any social media things, because like what if you're, I don't know, I mean I could always delete you, but still like I want to talk to you here in the safe net of Tinder or Bumble. I don't want to have to add you someplace else. And then like I am surprised with Tinder, especially within like the gay community, because like beforehand like I thought it was pretty good for finding like, at least for me, that's where I found my past two relationships was on Tinder, and maybe that then shows maybe that's not a good thing that I found them on Tinder since we broke up. But we dated for 2 years in each of those relationships. We dated for 2 years. I think Monica's here. I'm coming. Okay, welcome back. We have gotten a long way far. We've gone pretty far along in our process. I came back so that we can put on the wig. Monica's here. She's sitting over there in the other room. She's getting ready herself. Are you done getting ready? Yeah. Oh, okay. She's done getting ready. I love that. And so I wanted to come back on and we'll do the wig install together today. Before we do that, I think I want to just, I don't know if I want to do that. I think it'll be fine. Looking good. Do I have my clip? No. So, got my got to be. So what I'm going to do here is I have the wig on, and then we're going to spray the got to be glue. And then we are going to hold it down and wait for it to dry. It sounds like Tina. Okay, and I think that's all I need to show. I'm going to do the same thing over here. We'll come back when we're fully finished. I gotta go use the... Okay, back from the night. I won some prizes. I won best costume, sexiest costume, obviously. Well rewarded, if I don't say so myself. Wig held up pretty tight. Didn't do anything crazy tonight. Was just kind of standing and talking. But with some laughing, I feel like the sides came up a little bit with the got to be glue. So just gotta get a little bit better with that. But overall, good night, good time. Was nice to get ready. Was nice to be complimented. Was nice to look gorgeous. But yeah. Thank you for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe.